As we get started, I invite you to find a comfortable seat on your mat. Into the earth with your sit bones. Finding small movements and adjustments as you get comfortable. Then taking one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Noticing the sounds around you. Notice the temperature on the back of your neck. You can notice the air filling up your lungs. And as you notice these things, invite an intention to be set for your practice. Inviting restful ease to your movements and the rest of your day. We'll begin by taking 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose. And exhale with a sigh. Slowly walking your hands down to the earth, tabletop position in front of you. Finding side-to-side movements. So you awaken your spine in each direction. First side to side. Then head and tail lift, belly drops. Exhale, head drops, belly lifts. Moving between cat and cow movements. Syncing with your breath, finding any small movements in between. As you situate yourself on the mat and arrive. Bringing your knees together, toes together, and walking back onto your toes so that you're sitting onto your heels for broken toe pose. Keeping your heels together. Circle arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center. Circling back behind you. Bring your hands into a fist at the base of your spine. Letting your crown of head rise tall. Flipping your palms back. Opening up through your shoulders. Finding a micro twist side to side. Moving from your core. Keeping your hips facing forward. Hands come back into the base of the spine and drift over to the left hip. Head drops over with left ear going towards left shoulder. Finding length along that side of your neck on the right, all the way from your ear down to your elbow. One more full breath here. Head drops down through center, chin tucks in, hands reach back, and then over to the right hip. Letting your right ear drift to the left, to the right shoulder, right ear, right shoulder. Finding length on the left side of your neck. Keeping tall with each breath. And then chin tucks in through center, hands come back.
Arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands through heart center, hands down to the mat tabletop, undoing your toes and patting them out behind you. Sitting back onto your heels, knees wide, toes together, and arms outstretched in front of you for child's pose. Finding lift through your arms and armpits, keeping your head lifted off of the mat. Coming up onto your fingertips, tenting your fingertips out in front of you.
Elongating through the back of your neck. Really opening up through your armpits. Releasing elbows to the earth. Hands come to touch fingertips and forehead to the earth, rocking forehead side to side.
Looking forward, keeping as low to the ground as possible. Taking one leg back at a time. With your forearms on the earth, coming into forearm plank. We'll stay here for 6 breaths. You might want to bring your arms a little closer. Your toes a little more in touch with the earth. Finding that long spine all the way from your crown of head to heels. 2 more breaths. Last breath to lift a little further. Spreading through your shoulders and then lowering all the way to the ground with hands underneath your shoulders. Finding lift from your heart, baby cobra. Engaging through your low back, right here. So soft through your hands, they might even lift off the mat. Opening up through your chest and shoulders. Slowly lowering with your exhale. Left arm out to a T, rolling over onto your left side. Right arm can reach up towards the sky as right leg crosses over left. Shoulder opener. You can bring your right arm back behind you so it hovers or even touches your left fingers. Wherever you are, finding your variation, staying there. A few more breaths. The focus here is into your left shoulder and the side of your neck. In particular, this stretch is excellent for opening up across your chest and giving more range of motion to your shoulders. To come out of this, bringing your right hand back up in front of you, rolling through center. Both hands underneath shoulder blades, lifting from your heart. Inhale, baby cobra. Last inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Right arm comes out to a T. Roll over onto your right side. Your left leg may cross over. Left arm sweeps up and over to hover behind you. Softening through your right shoulder. Taking out any strain in your neck. And allowing for your body weight to help open up across your chest and shoulder here.
Come out of it, bringing your left hand underneath your shoulder, rolling back through center, arms long by your sides. Bending both knees up to the sky, foot toes pointing up and rocking side to side, windshield wiper legs. Bending through both knees deep enough so that you can reach around for the outside of each ankle. Pressing your ankle into each hand and lifting from your heart for bow. The culmination of both sides of the shoulder opener here at the same time. Opening up through your chest, allowing for more spaciousness as you find a little more lift through your thighs, through your ribs. Each rib one at a time coming off of the mat. Taking one more full belly breath. Keeping the inhale and slowly exhale to release. Windshield wipering those legs side to side again. Then planting your hands under your shoulders. Toes tucked behind you. Preparing for high plank. You inhale. Pressing through your hands, lifting up into high plank, elbows tucked in the whole way. From high plank, sending your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedaling out through your knees. Looking back to your toes and then walking your hands very slowly back towards your feet, hanging in ragdoll. Shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. Tucking your fingers underneath your toes. And then taking your whole hand, palm facing up, underneath each foot so that your toes press into the crease in your wrist. Staying here for a few more breaths. And walking your hands back out in front of you, all the way to the front of your mat. Back to downward facing dog. Looking forward, bending through both knees, and then tiptoeing up to the top of your mat. Coming into your forward fold at the top of the mat. Looking at your feet. Spreading your toes, connecting to the earth, and then tucking your chin into your chest. Arms hang long, rolling one vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing. As you arrive to standing, arms sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart center. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Arriving to this space. Arriving to your mat. Returning to your intention set at the start of class. Circle sweep your arms up to the sky. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. With a long flat back. And hands to the earth. Step or hop back to high plank. Staying for the inhale in high plank. Exhale, elbows tucked, lowering halfway.
Flipping your feet so that your feet are onto the earth for up dog.
Exhale, sending your hips up and back, downward facing dog.
Bending through both knees, looking forward. Step to the, or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, long flat back. Exhale to release and lower. Rolling all the way up to standing. Chin tucked, arms reach up to the sky. Filling up and bringing it through center, exhale. Circle, sweep your arms to the sky. Sun salutation A. Forward fold, hands through heart center. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, high plank. Elbows tucked and lowering halfway or all the way for up dog or cobra. Sending hips up and back, downward facing dog. Bend through both knees, look forward. Step or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. Roll all the way up through center. Hands to heart. Keep it going, arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, release, hands to the mat, step back, opposite foot, high plank. Filling up with the inhale. Exhale, elbows tucked, up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Rolling your ankle both directions. Knee to chest and hover. Staying with your knee to chest, one more breath. Step it through, low lunge. Back knee to the earth. Toes stay tucked, arms reach all the way up, Anjaneyasana. Arms stay lifted. Left arm goes back, twisting to the left. Left arm comes through center. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Back knee lifts, left arm to the sky. Simple twist. Letting your left arm guide you, coming all the way up to twisted high crescent lunge. Back heel is lifted, toes are pointed forward, and you're twisted to the left. Sweeping left arm down and forward for high crescent lunge through center, squaring off your hips, keeping your back heel lifted. Opening up, warrior two, back heel lands, toes pointed forward, arms outstretched on your horizon line. Straightening your front knee, reversing your triangle with left arm to the sky. Both arms out to a T, bending through your front knee and inching on your horizon line, lowering halfway as your right arm goes to the sky for extended side angle. Rising all the way up, returning to your warrior two, and then circling your arms down to the mat, bringing your foot Hips point down for runner's lunge. Right hand plants left arm to the sky. One more simple twist. Both hands lower, stepping back to high plank. High plank to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Rolling out your ankle both directions. Stepping through low lunge. Back heel and back knee lowers. Toes stay tucked. Arms reach up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Sweeping right arm back, twisting open to the right. Sweeping your right arm forward, coming back through center. Both hands frame your front foot, left hand plants. Right arm to the sky and back knee lifts for simple twist to the right. Letting your right arm guide you as you lift all the way up to high crescent lunge twist. You might need to move your back foot a little closer. Sweeping down and under, right arm comes up through center. For high crescent lunge through center. Hips are squared forward, shoulders squared forward, arms are lifted up. Taking in more full breaths here. Opening up, warrior two. Hips are facing the long part of the mat. Back heel lands and arms out wide in your horizon line. Extending through your front knee, reversing your triangle. Taking the bind with your hip into your hip crease behind you with your left arm, right arm to the sky. Both arms out to a T, bending through your front knee and inching forward on your horizon line, hinging at your hips, flipping front palm and lowering into the inseam of your right leg for extended side ankle. Left arm goes to the sky. Letting your left arm guide you as you climb all the way back up to your warrior two. Cartwheeling both arms down to the earth, framing your foot. Right arm to the sky, one more simple twist. Both hands to the earth, stepping back to high plank. Breathing in, filling up. Exhale, elbows tucked for up dog or cobra. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Looking forward, bending through both knees, stepping forward, top of the mat. Forward fold, halfway lift. Exhale and lower, rolling all the way up. Hands steeple grip, pointer finger points, toes together. Reaching up tall. Exhale over to the right side, bumping your left hip out. For crescent moon side bend. Coming back through center with your inhale. Filling up and then exhale, arms point over to the left, hip bumps to the right. Inhale brings you back through center. Releasing your hands and exhale, forward fold, halfway lift. Hands to the earth, stepping or hopping back, high plank. Elbows tucked, lowering halfway, lifting up, opening through your shoulders for up dog. Curling your toes and sinking your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg goes to the sky, three-legged dog. Stepping it through, low lunge. Back heel lands, arms to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, sweeps your left arm back, twisting. Left arm comes forward, arms reach up. Hands go to the earth, back heel and knee lift. As left arm goes to the sky, simple twist. Cartwheeling all the way up to your crescent twist. And then left arm comes up and forward, hips face forward, high crescent lunge. Back heel is lifted. Opening up into triangle. Back heel is landed, pointed slightly forward with your toes. Looking forward. Inching forward, hinging on the horizon line for extended triangle. You may hover or find a little more lift through your ribs, through your chest, or you can have a block under your left hand to the earth. Climbing straight up, reversing your triangle. Now listen, we're going to switch it up here a little bit. From your extended triangle and reverse triangle, now we're in reverse. We're going to move into half moon balance. So looking up to the sky and then slowly to the top left corner of your mat. Left hand meets that spot or hovers over the earth, just an inch. Keeping the bind with your right hand. Staying here for a few more breaths, and then we're going to go into a flow, moving from reverse triangle to half moon balance. Still in half moon balance right now. You can extend your right arm up to the sky, opening up through your chest, opening up, lifting your right leg a little bit higher. Slowly coming back into the bind with your right arm behind your waist. And we're setting up, bending through left knee, landing back into reversed triangle. Let's do that 2 more times. Going from reverse triangle to half moon balance. Finding a bend through your left knee as you do so. Last time. Bending through your left knee, left hand, left top corner of the mat, opening up, half moon triangle, and then landing back softly, reverse triangle. Both arms come out to a T. Front knee is bent, warrior 2. Cartwheeling your hands down to the earth, framing your front foot, runner's lunge. Into simple twist, left arm to the sky. Both hands to the mat. Stepping back, high plank. High plank to low plank, elbows tucked, and then up dog or cobra. Hips up and back to downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Stepping it through, low lunge.
Lowering your back knee, arms reach up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Right arm sweeps back, twisting open to the right. Sweeping arms forward, reaching up to the sky, and then landing down with your exhale, back knee lifts, and right arm to the sky, simple twist. Moving your back foot a little closer so you can lift up into your twisted high crescent lunge. Cartwheel your hands up and forward so you're landing and arriving in a crescent lunge through center. Back heel is lifted, one more breath. And exhale to open up for triangle. Heels landed. Flipping front palm, hinging at the horizon line. And finding your hover or your block with your right hand, left arm to the sky, extended triangle. Climbing your left hand, reversing your triangle. Now, listen, just like before, we're gonna move from reverse triangle into half moon balance on the right side. So this time you're gonna be aiming for your top right corner of your mat. One more inhale with your reverse. Exhale, bend through your front knee, finding your spot on the top right corner, keeping the bind or extending through your left hand and arm. Trying to stack your left shoulder on top of your right. Bending through your knee and landing your left foot back, reversing triangle. Moving through this flow 2 more times. Finding reverse triangle to half moon balance. Lengthening long through the extended right arm and lifting off with your right leg, strong and powerful. Last time into your half moon balance here on this side, this moment. And reversing your triangle. Both arms out to a T, bending through your front knee, warrior 2. Cartwheeling your hands down to the earth, craning your front foot and right arm to the sky, simple twist. Both hands to the earth, stepping back, high plank. Lowering low plank to up dog. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Step it through, low lunge. Lowering back knee, arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana, just one breath. Both hands to the earth. Back knee lifts with left arm to the sky, simple twist. Left arm guides you coming up into your twisted high crescent. Coming through center with your left arm, high crescent lunge. Opening up into your triangle, arms out wide, legs extended. Flipping front palm, hinging forward for extended triangle. Climbing straight up and reversing your triangle. Left arm to the sky. Moving into your half moon balance on left side. Left hand to left top corner of the mat. This time find full extension
Spreading through your right arm up to the sky. Keeping with your breath. If you want an extra challenge, finding a little lift. So you're balancing just on that left leg. Both hands extend. Spreading through your fingers, spreading through your toes. One more breath. Next inhale, we'll have you stay in your balance. And then exhale to land your back foot to the earth. Arms open out wide. All toes point to the right side of your mat, the long side. Arms come up to the sky. 5-pointed star. Forward fold, wide-legged forward fold all the way down. Taking your head out. Hands grasp for opposite ankles. Finding a halfway lift. And then inching your claw hands through your legs. Top of head points down to the earth. Shaking head yes and no. As you plant your hands under your shoulders, find a halfway lift. Exhale, release. Circling your hands to the base of your spine, rolling your shoulders up and back, and lifting from your fist, flat back all the way up. Taking it really slow. Rolling shoulders up and back. When you arrive to standing, arms reach up to the sky, 5-pointed star. Arms out to a T. And then pointing your right toes forward. Left toe is pointing slightly forward as well for triangle. Pointing towards the back side of your mat. Inching forward on your horizon line, lowering your right hand to the inseam of your right leg, left arm to the sky for extended triangle. Climbing straight up, reversing your triangle. Just as before, we're going to do moving from reverse triangle into half moon balance that we're doing at the back corner of the mat. So now you're going to be going to the back right corner of your mat. Looking to that corner, finding more reach with your reverse triangle. And then stepping forward with your hands. Finding balance here. Finding extension through your left arm. A little lift off of the earth. Or a bounce and hover with your right fingertips. Rooting down through each toe. Especially the big toe. Finding 2 to 3 more beautiful breaths, opening up here in your half moon balance. And then bending through your front knee, returning to reverse triangle. Arms out to a T, warrior 2. Sweeping left arm down and forward. Hips face forward. Back heel lifts for high crescent lunge. Sweeping right arm back, twisting open to the right side. Lower. Left hand to the mat. Right arm stays lifted. Simple twist. Both hands to the mat, back knee lands, arms go up, Anjaneyasana. Hands to the mat, stepping back, high plank. Exhale, elbows stay tucked, low plank to up dog. Hips up and back, toes tucked, downward facing dog. Looking back to your feet and then walking yourself all the way back to your feet. Forward fold to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. Rolling all the way up to standing, arms reach up overhead. Hands through heart center. Turn to face the front of your mat, top of the mat, turning around. Arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Bringing your toes to touch, heels to touch. Bending through both knees as you lift your arms up overhead, reaching forward for Utkatasana chair. Looking down to your toes so you can still see them and maybe lift them off of the earth. Arms can come out wide if you'd like. Indeed, take your arms out wide. Send your weight into your left foot, right foot lifts. Staying in your chair form. Crossing right leg over left. And then crossing left arm under, left arm over, right arm under. For eagle arms and eagle legs. Bring your shoulders further apart on the back of on your back. Palms away from face, elbows lifted. Sitting back a little deeper. First, unraveling your hands, bringing them to heart center, touching your heart. Keeping the bend in your both knees. Unwrapping your legs, sending your right leg all the way straight back and behind you for warrior three. Airplane arms can extend out long, out in front of you or back behind you. Staying in your warrior three, 2 more breaths. Toes pointed down. Hands to the earth. Right foot to the sky. Half for standing split. Landing your back foot to the earth. Heel toeing left toes over to right wrist. And then lowering left knee to left wrist. Back heel and toe lower. Arms reach up and back for proud pigeon. Finding any support you need under your hips. Taking a few moments to get adjusted here. And walking your hands out in front of you. Palms or forearms to the earth. Head can come to a block or the earth for extended pigeon. Again, embracing props if they feel supportive of you in this moment. Returning to your intention, returning to your breath. Finding stillness. Walking your hands back out underneath you. Back toe tucks. Lifting your left knee to hover in towards your chest. One breath. And then sending it up and back, three-legged dog to scorpion. Letting your hips stack, knee lifts a little taller, and heel comes in towards your glutes. Both feet to the earth, downward facing dog, shaking out your head. Sweet, sweet release. Looking forward, bending through both knees and hopping to the top of the mat. Heel toe feet to touch. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release. Roll all the way up to standing, arms reach overhead. Hands to heart center. Reaching your arms out in front of you, sitting back into your Utkatasana chair. Tucking your tailbone, looking down to your toes, finding them, stretching them, wiggling your fingers and toes. Arms come out to the horizon, spread like wings on either side of you. And your weight can go into your right foot as left leg comes up and over, crossing above the knee. Eagle legs. This time, left arms under, right arm over, eagle arms. Lifting through your elbows. Bring your hands further away from your face. Level through your hips. 2 more breaths, staying with it. And bring hands to heart center. Unwrapping your legs. Sending your left leg back behind you. Toes pointed down to the earth. Both knees extend long and straight. For warrior 3. Again, the option for a variety of hand spots and arm spots here. Playing with it and finding which one feels good to you in this moment. 2 more deep breaths here. Hands to the earth, standing split. Left leg to the sky. Lowering your foot back behind you, left foot to the earth. And then heel toeing right foot over to right to left wrist. Right knee to right wrist. Lowering your back knee and toes. Walking yourself up. For proud pigeon, arms can extend long behind you. Or you can take this moment to get adjusted with cushions under your hips. Walking your arms out in front of you. Finding your extended pigeon. Finding something you can let go of in this moment. Whether it be a thought or a tightness in one of your joints or muscles. Last deep grounding breath here. Rocking yourself back up. Planting your hands under your shoulders. Back toe tucks, comes a little closer. Right knee comes into hover to your chest. Sending right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog, opening up to scorpion. Hip stack, knee lifts a little taller, and leveling through your shoulders. Equal weight in both hands.
Both feet to the earth, last down dog with practice. Really taking this time to level out through your shoulders, sending your hips even taller than before. Coming into high plank. Knees to the earth, toes to touch. Child's pose. Rocking your head side to side, finding that stretch under your armpits like you did at the start of class. And then swiveling feet to one side, hips land to the earth. Feet touch. Hands underneath knees. And lifting your legs, they're parallel to the earth for boat Navasana. Releasing your hands, finding balance here. From Navasana, we're going to move into rocking, rolling on the length of your mat, length of your spine. So if you need to adjust where you are on your mat, do so before rolling. Look back, make sure there's no rocks behind you. And then come into your roll back and forth. As many times as you like. You might find plow or candlestick here. Slowly bringing your hands to your feet. Rocking side to side on your hips. Right knee comes in, left leg goes long. Circles with your right knee. And crossing right over to left. Right arm comes out to a T. For supine twist. Slowly bring your knee back in through center. Both knees come in, rock side to side. And then extending right leg long, left knee into chest, circling both directions. And then crossing left knee over to right side. Left arm can come out to a T and gaze can follow. Right hand supports left knee, staying to the left, to the right side. Bring your knee into your chest. Both knees into your chest. Landing both feet to the earth, brushing the back of your heels. Preparing for bridge. And then lifting for bridge, lifting your hips as you root through your heels and feet. Hips lift off of the ground. Hands can come together into a bind underneath you, or they can be free by your sides. Staying here for a few breaths, seeing if you can lift your hips a little taller with each breath. Three more grounding breaths here. Finding a little more lift. Exhale, lift to lower. Knees come into chest, and circles. And then reaching for the outside of each foot for happy baby. Flat of foot goes up to the sky, both feet pointing up, rocking side to side.
Bring both feet into touch. Feet release to the earth where they point in towards each other. Knees out wide for butterfly legs. Or you can go straight into Shavasana, final resting spot of class. Wherever you are, landing, arriving, melting into the earth. And when you've done all you need to do in this moment, now there is rest. Beginning to deepen your breath. As you notice the sounds around you. You can notice the temperature on the back of your neck. Notice your lungs filling up with air. To bring movement to fingers and toes. One more full body stretch. Arms reach overhead, toes point, fingers point. And rolling over to one side. Pressing yourself up to a seat, softer closed eyes. One hand to belly, one hand to heart. Returning to your intention you set at the beginning of class. Take 3 breaths together as we started. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring both hands to heart center. Deep gratitude. Thank you all for being here, for sharing in this practice. And the light student and teacher in me honors the light student and teacher in you. Namaste.